to our Rise Rally Gold Edition. I'm super excited. So we do this every week on Tuesday, except for the week that we do the Everheart Zoom, which is normally the first Tuesday of the month. So thank you so much for being on. Thank you for showing up, because those who show up go up. And just investing that time in yourself and your business, because what we share is not just about Mary Kay, it's about growing as a whole individual. So we're going to get started with some recognition, and I am very excited. I don't know if I'm going to figure out how to do the whole thing I was just talking about, but oh wait, is it under advanced sharing options? No, that's not it. Okay, I'm just gonna screen share. Oh, as background. Oh, I see it now. This is new. I am pretty sure this is new. Or maybe I've just never noticed it. Over on the side, it says presenter layout, and then it says content only as background. So if I do it as background, then, oh, that's so cool. Hold on, let me scoot over. All right, watch this, y'all. Okay, can y'all see it? Can y'all see me? Do I look like a newscaster? I love it. So, all right, well, thank you so much to everyone who turned in your numbers. Let me make this full screen. Oh no, that's not right. Is it full screen? Can y'all see that it's... Oh, this is not right. Hold on.
Yeah, we can see like your computer screen, like your tabs open.
What? Okay, hold on. No, we are not playing. Okay. Is that better? Is now it's full screen?
Yes.
Am I still on the screen? So confusing.
Yes, you're still on the screen. You're a newscaster. Like that's like the green screen, but there's not green on it.
Okay. This is fun. All right. Look, you too can be a sales director, I promise. So, congratulations to everyone who turned in your numbers this week. So, Thoraya, Kelly, Michelle, Melissa, Katie, Troyasia, Scarlett, Megan, and Shatera. So congratulations. Thank you for turning in your numbers for accountability. So definitely get that turned in each week for accountability. And so we're going to celebrate everybody who has bookings so far. So everybody who turned in their numbers that has bookings anyway. So that's Thoraya, Kelly, Melissa, Scarlett, Megan, and Shatera. So congratulations. When you have bookings, you have a business. So that's super exciting. And our queen of bookings is Scarlett. So congratulations, Scarlett. Okay, Scarlett, you got to give us a tip, but I can't see anything. So I guess you're just going to have to talk.
Okay. So a tip is like usual, get your leads and call them. And the key is to call them, but I also go back to people who didn't either show up or, whatever for previous sessions. And so I always reach back out to them as well.
Okay, so getting people rebook. So if they didn't hold, you're not just like, okay, have a great life. I
Yeah,
love it.
they have to tell me no.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
take it. Yeah, I love it. All right. So congratulations for your 14 bookings. That's super exciting. And then next we have share calls. This is definitely out of order. Oh my gosh, I just realized I did not put this in order. So congratulations to everybody who held share calls this past week, and that would be Melissa, Scarlett, and Shatera. So congratulations. Let me stop sharing for a minute because I don't know how out of order this is. Let me take a look right quick. So this is the first week I've done it this way, and I'm really excited about it, but We just got some stuff to iron out, and that's fine. It's gonna be great. So let me just look right quick. Okay, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. All right. I just want to make sure everything else is in order. Ish. Ish. Okay. So we got that. I think I'm just gonna share it like normal because I don't like not being able to see. Well, mm, scoot over. I'll do it again. Okay. Oh, now I can see y'all, which is interesting. Okay, so back to who turned in their numbers, and then we're gonna pause that. And then, so our queen of share calls with 6 share calls held last week would be Melissa. So congratulations, Melissa. Can you give us a tip? We would love a tip for how to have 6 share calls held. Can't see you, but I know you're
Can you
there.
hear me?
Oh, yes. Yay.
Okay, so the thing that works for me is to have the share car form right there when I'm doing their individual close. That way I can go ahead and book it right then. I have my calendar right there, that form right there, and we just go on and look your thing up and we just book it right there.
Book it right then and there. So you have
Yes.
the my
Radiance.
booking
Mm-hmm.
link, you have the reminder card. That makes a huge difference, I feel like,
Right.
for sure. Okay.
Exactly.
So you're booking share calls from parties and you're just making sure that you don't leave the parties without the share calls booked.
Correct.
Love it. Okay, awesome. Well, congratulations. So that is a great tip, super exciting. And then next we have look who saw faces this past week. So Tharea, Melissa, Scarlett, and Shatera, congratulations for seeing faces. Faces take you places. So, way to go for your faces. And our queen of faces with 7 faces is Melissa. So, congratulations, Melissa. How can we get some faces?
Oh. You got about 10 minutes and I can go through it all.
We're going to get to that in a minute. Just a quick tip for now.
Um, leads.
Leads.
Definitely
Okay.
leads. Yes, leads. Well, two things, goal and leads.
Gold.
Goals.
Oh, goals. Goals and leads. Okay.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Okay. We're going to hear more from her in just a little bit. Okay, so next we have our queen of team building with 1 new team member this past week is Scarlett. So congratulations, Scarlett. Give us a tip. How can we get some team members?
Parties. And I'm very passionate about sharing my goals.
Well, I feel like this is a theme here. So share your goals. Well, obviously you have a goal if you're sharing it. So you have a goal, you're going to parties, you're sharing the goal, and you're just excited. You're just like, everybody
I'm
should join
excited.
the team because it's an amazing team and why not?
Pretty much, yes. That's
I love
exactly what
it.
it sounds like.
I love it. Well, that's super exciting. So, awesome. Well, congratulations for your new team member. That's so exciting. Okay, and then next we have um look who opened their store and sold anything at all this past week. So congratulations. And I know there's others, but these are for the people who turned their numbers in by Sunday at 5. So I want you to make sure you get your numbers turned in every week on time so that we could celebrate you. So congratulations to Tharea, Michelle, Melissa, Scarlett, and Shatera for selling anything, opening your store. Like Mary Kay said, nothing happens until somebody sells something. So that's a really big deal when we're moving products because these products are amazing. And we have a couple ladies who had a star week, meaning they sold over 200 or $300 this past week. So congratulations to Melissa and Scarlett. And our queen with $502 sold is Melissa. So congratulations, Melissa. All right. What's the tip for how we can sell $500?
Parties.
Okay, well, I'll take it. That's simple. Easy enough. Easy peasy. Go do some parties. So y'all, it's interesting how what I did 13 and a half years ago when I joined Mary Kay is pretty much what I've gotten right back to most recently. All the systems, the bookings, the coaching, like it's all working. It's working well, and it's really exciting. And isn't that good? Because it's not like we have to relearn anything. We just do what we've always done. So awesome. Congratulations, Melissa. And I really love reading through these. I know this is supposed to be playing like a video. I'll figure this out next week, but um seeing how people, it's on the form, how do you get out of your comfort zone each week? And I always read through these, but I never really share them. So here's just some things that were shared on this past week's form. So dropping off some facial boxes, sharing with random people. So started the business, so brand new. There's completing skincare sessions alone. This just really exciting. So helping someone else host a session as the more experienced consultant, holding share calls on your own. So that's really, really exciting. So I just encourage you to always get out of your comfort zone. Do something out of your comfort zone every week in your personal business or your Mary Kay, because that's how we grow. We grow not by staying in our comfort zones. And if you stay in your comfort zone forever and ever, then, well, you'll be comfortable, but I think a lot of our comfort zones are actually uncomfortable, right? We're just used to it. It's just like familiar. It's not always even comfortable, right? Because we can be comfortable struggling, or we can be comfortable barely scraping by, or we can be comfortable with being super shy, or, like we got to get out of our comfort zone. So this is super exciting to see. And then, so our Power Up and Grow Challenge, 600 wholesale each month. Today, November is a new, I don't know what we call it, a new like challenge. So November and December, when you have 600 wholesale, both of those months, you're going to get 800 extra star credits, which is super exciting. And we have, actually, we do have a couple of, or we have someone else who's on target that I don't have a graphic for yet, but I'm going to get it soon because it just happened. But Candace has her 600 in for the month, and Cassidy also has her 600 in for the month. So congratulations. And so does Scarlett. But Scarlett, I'm sorry, I do not have your face on a paper yet. We will get it though. It's coming eventually. So, um, so congratulations. And then we have some star consultants. So this is super exciting. We still have 3 whole weeks left in the star quarter. So congratulations to Amber for being a Sapphire star. That's super exciting. This is her first time as a star. And then congratulations to Diamond, shine bright like a diamond, Diamond Star Scarlett. So that happened today. And Scarlett has actually 1,200 extra star credits because not only is she selling products, she is also building her business. And that's how you move up to the high stars, is by having qualified team members. So that's super exciting. And then congratulations to Camila for also being a Diamond Star consultant so far this quarter. We have until December 15th to finish being a star. And a star is at least 1,800 wholesale within the quarter. And there's tons of perks. One of my favorite perks is definitely the referrals that you get from Mary Kay. So when somebody goes to marykay.com and they're looking for a consultant, stars pop up because they know that star consultants are working their business. So they're going to be the ones to get the referrals. But there's also prizes and recognition and all kinds of stuff. So congratulations to our star consultants. And then This is our top 10 so far, and these numbers are a tiny bit off too. So if you ordered in the past couple of days, it's not on here yet. But, and I will say, actually, just to, girl, get your booty down. Oh, I just realized y'all can't even see her. I'm like, they can't see you. They can only see your arms, and it looks weird. Okay, so you got to get down. Olivia, you got to get down. Oh, she's just forcing her way onto the screen. Okay, it's like a green screen. So, as of today, I'm just gonna throw this out there because it's fun. Scarlett has taken over the number 2 position, which means that Camila is now number 3 for the Court of Sales so far for the year. So that's a fun, friendly competition. So congratulations to our top 10 for Court of Personal Sales, which is your retail so far for the month. Mandy is leading the way. Mandy has earned about $2,000 in free products. And do you know that as a new consultant, when you earn free products, that retail counts towards your diamond ring? How cool is that? You didn't even pay for it, and it counts. But also just maxing out double credit. So there's lots of different ways to get retail credit, but typically for every dollar that you order, you get credit for 2 because we get half off. So if you order $100 wholesale and it's 200 retail, that's 200 retail towards your year-end ranking. And our year goes, just so you know, July 1st through June 30th. So this isn't actually the end of the year for us. We're coming up on the middle of the year for us. So there's still plenty of time to earn your diamond rings or get on the scoreboard. So congratulations to Mandy for being number 1, Scarlett number 2, Camila number 3, Michelle number 4, Nisha number 5. I see Nisha hopped on. Hey, Nisha. Melissa number 6, and then Amber number 7 so far for the year. Megan number 8. Kelly Smith is number 9, and then Kim is at the 10 position. So who's going to be on this scoreboard? Me. Girl. Me. So funny. And then for our Court of Sharing. So Court of Sharing is determined by qualified team members. So when you have a new team member who does at least 600 wholesale in her Great Start time frame, it doesn't have to be the first order, but she gets more free stuff if it's the first order, then that's a qualified team member. So congratulations, Scarlett, for being number 1 on the Court of Sharing scoreboard so far for our year. And then Camila, number 2, with 2 Great Start qualified team members. And then Katie, Nisha, Kelly, and Ebony all have 1, but the ranking is determined by how much commission they've earned from their team members. So that means Katie, who, by the way, recruited Mandy. So it's no surprise that Katie is in the first position with her 1 qualified team member. So that's super exciting. Because the goal is not just to bring in qualified team members, it's to help them grow their business. So it shouldn't be a 1 order and then they never order again. It's they're holding skincare sessions, they're selling products, and they are continuing to order because they're selling products. So congratulations to everybody on our top 10. And then this is our A1 club so far for the month of November. And what this means is this is anybody who has ordered at least 225 wholesale. When you have 225 wholesale in for the month, you are considered A1, which is active 1. So it means that you have a 50% discount all the way through the end of the 3rd month. So if you're on this board right now, then you're active this month, December, and January, and you get a 50% discount no matter what. Any month that you have 225 cumulative wholesale, you're reset back to A1. So there's A1, A2, A3. I really haven't talked about a lot of this, so I feel like this stuff is helpful because some of you don't even know what statuses are. And you're not always active. If you go too long without ordering, you're not active. You don't get a discount. And so we would need to reactivate, which is totally doable with just one party, but it's good to just always stay at A1, to be honest, so you don't have to worry about it. So congratulations to Candace, Regina, Kim, Scarlett, Michelle, Nancy, Megan, Lisa, and Chastity for being, oh, and me, I'm all the way down at the bottom. So for being part of the A1 club so far this month. And then we have two new team members that joined this week. So congratulations and welcome to Troy Asia and also to Abrielle. And we're just so excited that you decided to say yes to Mary Kay, and I'm just looking forward to seeing where this journey takes you. And then I'm going to really quickly go through the career path. So I feel like we go through this sometimes, but now I have a visual, so I'm excited. So as everybody starts as an independent beauty consultant, and once you're active, then you're making 50% profit, and that means you also get a discount on your own products or Christmas shopping. Who's Christmas shopping from your Mary Kay store? Because half off is a way better deal. Plus, you know how many times I've given Christmas gifts and the people that I gave the gift to, it doesn't even have to be anything fancy. It can be satin hands, it can be mint bliss, it could be anything. And they come back at some point and they're like, what was that thing? I need some more of that stuff. And they now like the product that I gave them. So you could be strategic with your Christmas gifting too. If they have skin, they get Mary Kay. So everybody starts as an independent beauty consultant. And I was thinking about Jeff when I put this together, by the way. It says professional dress or skirt. Jeff, please do not wear a dress or skirt. You can wear just nice clothes. It's totally fine.
Oh,
So, if you don't know, when we show up for appointments, or if we're like lead generating or we're doing parties, things like that, we do wear dresses or skirts because Mary Kay, I mean, we're in the image business and y'all, we're representing the Future Rise National Area. So we go and represent in style, but Jeff, don't wear a dress. Okay. So next we have, senior beauty consultant. So this is when you have one or two active personal team members. So that means you have people on your team who are active, at least A1, A2, or A3. And so at that point, you also get a 4% personal team commission from the company, which is super exciting. So who likes more money? You know, there's 3 streams of income in Mary Kay. And so if you're not maximizing all 3 streams of income, then you're leaving money on the table. And sometimes I see people in Mary Kay that they're killing their business. They're doing great. Like they're selling, but then they're not like team building, or they're team building and they're not selling. And so then you're just kind of like going in circles. So let's not go in circles. But 4% commission is not going to make you rich, but it will at least put some gas in your car or get you some Chick-fil-A or maybe McDonald's, depending on what your team is doing. Okay, so next is once you have 3 or 4 active personal team members, you are the first level of red jacket. So you're a star team builder. And at this point, you still get all the things, by the way. That's just adding. It's like we're not taking anything away. So you get everything at the other levels. It's like a fundraiser. You get everything at the other levels plus now instead of 4%, you can earn 4, 6, or 8% team commission from the company. So that's super exciting. And then next we have team leader. So this is when you have 5, 6, or 7 active. And at this level, you get another pay raise. So now you're earning 9 or 13% from the company. And then we have our elite team leaders. Nothing actually changes here, except as an elite team leader with 8 active team members, you can submit to the company on the following month, on the 1st, that you want to become a sales director when, and then you enter, it's not a step on the career path, so I don't even have a graphic for it. It's a qualification period. So you're an elite team leader who is in DIQ. So DIQ stands for director in qualification, or do it quick because it's not fun. So we do have 2 DIQs, and that is Scarlett and Camila. So give it up for them. And we also have a new red jacket, and that's Melissa. So congratulations, Melissa. And then next on the career path is sales director. There's a lot of stuff that they tried to fit onto this little thing right here. So as a sales director, we earn 4, 9, or 13% personal team commission still, but on top of that, we also earn 9, 13, or 23% on our unit, which means, your team is in your unit. So if you're maximizing your income as a sales director, you're earning 36% personal team commission. Y'all, that means if my personal team member places a $100 wholesale order, I get $36. That's ridiculous. That's a lot. I make a lot of money as a sales director. So it's the same work that I did before. I'm just taking others with me. I tend to just, now sometimes I do like get all up in my head. Anybody else get all up in your head? Sometimes I'm like, what should I be doing as a director? I've been doing this for a long time. And then I'm like, no, I just need to go work my business and invite other people. So when you see me text you and I'm like, hey, you want to come to my party tonight? That's because I'm training you. Also, when you see a party and you see that it's a hot mess, you know that you can do it too, because my parties are always a hot mess. And I used to think that my director's parties were just like the best thing ever. And she probably sold $1,000 at every party and everybody was nice to her and nobody was weird. No, that's not the case. We deal with the same things. We just make more money. So it's super fun. And you also have access to earn the free cars, which is that third income source. Because let's be honest, if you had a car that was paid for, you didn't have to make a lease payment and your taxes, tag, title, registration, like all of that was paid for. Your property taxes were paid every year and most of your insurance. Would you save any money? Anybody, would you save any money? Okay, that would be money directly into your family's budget that you don't have to spend. So we also do get all these other bonuses. So we get team building cash bonuses, great start bonuses, unit development bonuses. We get, when we offspring a director, we get $1,000. When we earn a Cadillac, we get $1,000. We get a wellness bonus each month to help pay for health insurance since we're self-employed. So we get a lot of stuff. So being a sales director is super fun and exciting. Okay, so we have some red hot teams. So we have Tracy with her team, and most of her team is on right now. So Becca, Melissa, and Heather. And so what this is, because I know you probably see this posted and you're like, what in the world is this? So as a red jacket, you know how I said you can earn 4, 6, or 8%, right? Or if you are a team leader, it's 9 or 13%. The difference between the 4, 6, and 8% is your team production, not your production. It's just your team. So how are you leading your team? And if you don't know how to lead your team, that's fine. That's what I'm here for. But it's building a strong team. So this is why we're tracking to 2,000 team production. So the recruiters production doesn't count. It's just the team and what they're producing. So we have Tracy, we have Scarlett, so we're cheering them on. We have Becca with her team, so cheering them on. We have Camila with her team, and we have Melissa. Jeff, she needs some money on this board right here. So we are watching you guys and cheering you on towards that, maximizing your commission from the company. So, okay, I think that's the end of what I have on here. Let me see. So, oh, there's like, okay, there are chats and things that I definitely didn't get to see while I was doing that. So, but I will also post the recognition. I'll be sure to post all of this in Facebook so that you can look through it again. Or you can even, when you have recognition, take it and post it yourself on your personal page. Like celebrate yourself. We should celebrate ourselves. But also, I don't know if you know this, but people are watching you and you don't realize it. Sometimes you think like, oh, nobody's paying attention. No, they're watching. So when you get recognition in any way, shape, or form, definitely share it on your Facebook so that other people can cheer you on. But also, I've had people that have joined my team before that are like, I've been watching you for a while. And I'm like, really? I had no idea. Like, no idea. So celebrate yourselves publicly. It's totally fine to do that. Okay, so we are going to move on. I'm so excited. Oh, I do want to know whose iPhone. Who is that? So I know. I'm taking my attendance. Anybody know who that is? Okay. Well, if you're iPhone, drop your name in the chat so I know who you are. So I can change the name on the screen. But Paisha's already on here. Is she on here twice? She said, my bad. Okay. She said, not me. Nope. Oh, it's Kathy. Okay. Yay, Kathy. Thanks for joining us. Okay. I love me some Kathy. Okay. So, all right. Now, we are going to hear from a couple of ladies tonight, and I'm super excited to hear from them. So, we are doing a gold medal promotion, right? Where we are working on gold medaling in November and December. And when you gold medal in November and December, you're going to earn a trip to Great Wolf Lodge on me. So I will pay for your trip. I will pay for your water park passes. I will not pay for your food, but I'll pay for everything else. And so that's going to be super fun and exciting. And we're going to do that in February because January is crazy. With all the things, leadership, and then my husband's birthday and Brooklyn's 18th birthday are all in January. It's just all together. So we're going to do it in February. And so we've been hearing some tips all month from our ladies who have earned a gold medal or at least one gold medal. And tonight we're going to hear from Becca. So Becca, let me hold on. Let's do this. There we go. I'm so happy to see you. So Becca has she's got a very impressive history in Mary Kay. And so far, I didn't even look at when you joined. How many years have you been in? 3, 4, 5, 10? I don't know.
I think since 2022.
Okay, so 3
December.
years.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was too terribly long. Okay, so 3 years. So she's been a star consultant 7 times, so that's super exciting. Definitely something to celebrate. But also, y'all, when it comes to team building, she definitely knows how to do it. And she is just so good. Scarlett, you're really gonna like Becca because Becca is very organized. She is very unlike me. So you would actually really like working with her because she has her stuff together. So she is really good at tracking. She's really good at just being aware of what is going on in her business. She's never been like, I don't know. Like, I don't think I've ever asked her a question that she said, I don't know to. And so she's very aware of like averages and how to get what she wants in this business. And so in her 3 years so far, she's earned 3 bronze medals, which means that she's added 3 team members in 1 month, and silver is 4, and then gold is 5. And she has earned 6 gold medals. But y'all, it's not just the 6 gold medals that are impressive, although that is very impressive. Becca has added 15 team members in 1 month. So, you guys, she's here to give you hope. But Becca, I just love, first of all, you just exude joy. I just love being around you, and I have to be around you more. I'm just gonna have to like show up at your house, I guess. But so she lives in Lexington, FYI. So there's friends of yours on here that would love to hang out with you too. And I just love how much you're very loyal, first of all. You are very sweet, very kind. You love your people. Like you love your people so much, not just your team, but your customers. And it shows, it's very obvious. And your family. I love your family. And I love and I love your spouse and how supportive they are. And we know his name, but we named him Spouse because he came to seminar with us and we just called him Spouse. I don't even know why it's the name tag. That's right, because the name tag when you go as a spouse, it's big and it just says Spouse. It doesn't say Chuck, it says Spouse. So But I am just so grateful for you. And I will tell you too, Becca is an answered prayer. She came into our unit at a time where we really needed her, and we needed her light and her joy and her enthusiasm and her fire. And she ran with her business, and she has taught us so much about building virtually and holding Facebook parties. But not just that, I know that she could take exactly what she does virtually and do it in person, because her heart is the exact heart of somebody that Mary Kay Ash would want as a leader in her company. So, Becca, I am so excited to hear from you, and just for everybody to, because some of these people have no idea who you are, but some of them are happy to see you on because they've missed you. So, I'm excited. Thank you for being willing to share with us. And I'm going to take myself off of the spotlight so that I muted myself a little early so that you can go ahead and take over.
Okay, thank you so much for saying all that. That was so sweet, very kind. Um, well, I built my business virtually, so I had a couple of team members that joined in person, but mostly I built virtually. So I did a lot of Facebook parties. But my number one tip for getting a team members or getting a lot of team members and gold medaling is to do not prejudge. Especially on Facebook, you don't know any of those people in real life. So if you judge them by their picture or their lack of participation in the party, then you're missing out. Because I've had a lot of people that have joined that were just watching the party the whole week. Um, and I'll ask every single person how they like the party. One of my questions at the end is about joining or if they've ever been interested. And I've had a lot of people say, yeah, I would love to learn more. So that's my biggest tip is don't prejudge. Even in person, don't do it. Just ask everybody, talk to everybody. Definitely share your why, your reason why you want to build a team, why you love Mary Kay, what it means to you. Because when they hear that, they also hear your heart and they want to help you. Um, and like I said, also ask everybody. Don't hold back. Just ask everyone. And then I have also offered prizes or incentives. Like the 15 people, I had a goal to get that many people in 1 month. So I was offering prizes or incentives, like gift cards, free shipping, and it's based on the person. Because if I know who they are in the party, then I know what kind of prize they might like or gift card. And then something that I've always heard, like Wendy always say, um, people are going to tell you no. They're going to tell you no a lot. You're going to hear it a lot, but don't stop at the no's. Don't take it personally. Just keep going because you never know when that next one's going to be a yes. So just don't give up. So I don't have a lot of tips, but that's the gist of how I was able to build my business. Is I didn't give up. I didn't take no for an answer, and I asked everyone.
Okay, so I working on tech stuff. Okay. So I have a question for you. So could you share? So Becca is a red jacket, and she's had a journey in Mary Kay. I'm not going to tell her whole story. She could tell her whole story one day because I know it's going to be told. But could you just share like why why do you want to be a leader in this company? What have you gained, I guess, in the past? By so Becca was a sales director. I'll just put that much out there. But what makes you, because you're still here, and that says a lot. I mean, she never left. She did not leave and come back. And I love that we've heard those stories before where people are a leader in the company, they get a little bit of that sisterhood, and then they things happen, life happens, we happen, like all kinds of stuff happens. But why would you want to be a leader or specifically a director in this company?
Well, something keeps pulling me I think it's God. I know it is because I when I stopped being a director, I completely shut down. I didn't stop reaching out to my customers or doing a little bit of Facebook parties, but I completely shut down. I didn't talk to my unit that much anymore, but something kept pulling me, and it's funny because every single time I think about what I want to do in Mary Kay and be a leader, I get a text from Wendy, and it's just incredible to me. So I know that I'm on the right path. I'm going the right direction, and I want to find those women that I can help and lead and help better their life too, and bring them to God too. So that's really the main reason why I want to keep going and be a leader.
I love that. I love your heart. Just as you're sharing some things that stuck out to me, and if a couple people would be willing to share like a takeaway and just affirm, that's one thing that we're going to work on is just affirming each other too. Then be prepared to unmute yourself in just a second. But you were talking about like prizes and incentives, for example, but not just like, oh, I just had this cute little thing that I wanted to give away. You get to know your people. You pay attention because this is a relationship building business, and that's literally what you're doing. You're not just like, you're not looking at them as a number or just another, like, y'all, I don't know if she has her notebook anywhere near her, but she's got a notebook that's got to have thousands, literally thousands of names and people that she has met in her Facebook parties, and she knows who they are, and she knows what has happened, and she's aware. So Becca, you're so good at building relationships, and your heart just shows in how you work your business and also just in how you give these tips. You don't think that it's much, but it is much. And you're amazing. And it is a God thing. And it's awesome that you're willing to pay attention to that tug and to, because it's easy for us to also be like, oh no, that's not my plan. Like that's not, because I think most of us that being a leader in this company was never part of our plan. But the fact that you just kind of like keep getting pulled back, and clearly the Holy Spirit is working on you then. And I just think that that's really cool that that is happening, but also that you're open to it. So if we could have just a couple people share maybe something that you took away. I took lots of notes. I mean, I love sharing your why, sharing your heart, but I want other people to share too. So, who wants to go first? Let me go back to gallery view so I can see everybody. Okay, Camila.
My turn. Hey, Becca.
Hey.
It's good to see you. It really is. So I was super excited when you said that you were going to be talking. And, we already had our moments and we've been shared a lot of things and been through the ups and downs and all that good stuff. But it's the fact that you're still here, you're still smiling, and that's what's that's what's important. And I can definitely relate to the leadership thing. Like, I have always been a leader from as long as I can remember. And being a leader can mean so many things, but it's just the fact that having that commanding presence to know like what you want more of, your wants, your dreams, your goals, and being willing to go the extra mile and until you get what you want. And that's what matters. And the fact that you can tell people like, hey, it's really not about just saying yes, or once these people come in and the relationships don't stop there. You continue to keep building relationships, and that's what important too. And just giving important into to women and putting that smile on their face, and that's what really matters. So thank you for sharing. um and I'm looking forward to we holding that title again, because you already
Yeah.
know you were my what's the good word? You gave me a run for my money. So, but
Got
I
some
like
competition
that.
going on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
but you
I
just
love
gave me
it.
that push that I needed to what I needed,
Yeah.
especially in that moment. And to everybody on this call, we're gonna go through our seasons. You're gonna go through your ups and downs. Things are not gonna plan out the way we want them. But as long as you just continue to believe in yourself, regardless of, you know, all the distractions around you, just be willing to don't give up on yourself. So
Yeah.
I got a lot of people that's competition. So, and to Scarlett down there, you enjoy that spot right now. Okay? You enjoy it right now. But just know I'm coming for you. Okay.
Oh, and I didn't even say that reminds me, Becca is a master seller. Oh my gosh. Like what before I even really knew her, she was brand new. I just see like order. I mean, her orders would be like this long on my screen. It's like order. And I'm like, what is she doing? She would be selling thousands of dollars. Becca, do you know how much like your most that you've sold in 1 month by chance or a
It was
roundabout?
over 4,000.
Okay. So
Yeah.
not only is she a master team builder, she is a master seller. So thanks for that reminder, Camila, because yes, we're gonna be running. It's exciting. So
Yeah.
Camila, thank you
She's a
for
queen.
sharing.
She's a queen. So
Yay. Okay. Anybody else want to affirm Becca? Yes, I see Amber put her hand up. There we go.
Okay, hey Becca.
Hi.
So I don't really know you, but Loveland Coffee had an event going on like a few weeks ago, and I was talking to people there, and your name actually came up because I was holding a party in Lexington, and someone was like, "Do you know there's like a famous Mary Kay person already in Lexington?" And I was like, "What's her name?" And I'm pretty sure they said Becca. So congratulations. Lots of people like you, and a lot of people know who you are. So I think that's awesome.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. That's
Love
it.
that. Thanks for sharing, Amber, because we always say like we want to be the Mary Kay lady in our area. And that's what you do like when you give good customer service and you're meeting people and you get out there. So that's fun. How cool is that? Okay. Anybody else? One more. Yes, Tiffany.
Hi, Becca. It's been forever. I've missed you so
No.
much. Um, just seeing you back on it again and sharing your experiences and stuff is really inspiring. And I love how you bounce back. And it's inspiring for everybody. And just to see you back at it again and taking it by force again is truly inspiring. And on top of that, I love how you were able to do everything virtually and be able to work your business while you're raising your kids and helping your husband. So I love it.
Thank you.
You're
I miss
welcome.
you too.
Road trip.
Yeah.
Oh, I was muted. I love it. Thank you, Tiffany, and thank you, Becca. I mean, for being willing to share and pour into everybody. We hope to see much, much more of you on the Zooms, but also in person, hanging out. This sisterhood. I mean, yeah, you just have to come hang out with us because things are different, and it's a God thing. It is absolutely. So the fact that so I have been spending a lot of time with God and he's been telling me a lot of things, but it sounds, and I think that I thought he was pulling people from outside of Mary Kay into Mary Kay, but it sounds like he's also tugging at people's hearts who are already in Mary Kay that just
Mhm.
can't shake that Mary Kay, like, no, like, I'm not doing that right now. And then it just keeps coming up, it keeps coming up. So I love that. And I love that you're sensitive to it and that you hear it and that you're willing to do something about it. So thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
so appreciate and love you. And I'm
Love
excited for
you.
you to be a director again. And
We'll
it's
get
going to
there.
be fun. Okay, so next we are going to hear from Miss Melissa. So hold on, let me spotlight her. So, yay! I'll spotlight myself with you for just a second. Okay, so Melissa, I asked her to share because I don't know if y'all notice this, but her face is all up on this recognition every week. And not only that, she's just been working really quietly behind the scenes because she lives in Lexington too. Most of us are in the Northeast or near the Northeast, like Blythewood, Ridgeway, Winsboro. And so she doesn't always like have people with her like we do. Like most of my parties I go to, somebody's with me. Not that we can't go. She needs to start inviting us a little more, but but she has been quietly working behind the scenes. She has a big goal and Melissa, I know like in my bones that you are going to be a sales director. I know that you're going to Nashville with us, and I am so excited for that. But y'all, so far this month, because she's not done yet, and I know she has bookings. You'll have to tell us. I know how many bookings you have, but how many are to be held before the end of November? Because if you've already given up on your November goals, y'all, you're missing
What
out.
gave you idea to do all
So, we have so far, Melissa has already seen 22 faces in November. She's already sold over $1,200 so far. She's held 11 share calls, which means half of her faces have turned into share calls, which is exactly what we want to see. And she has 10 bookings on her date book for the future. So the thing that also, I love that Paisha's all up in the comments. That's my mama. I love it. So, the thing that I love too, though, if y'all have noticed in Voxer, she's not posting selfies with single people. She is holding parties. And that's what I want her to share with us is because we
Piss
have lots
puppy
of
in the
people that are
camera.
booking, but are they
Piss puppy in the
parties?
camera.
So I love that you're not just booking, you are turning your bookings into parties and you're doing it the Mary Kay way. You're holding parties in people's homes. So I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited to see you move up the career path. I'm so excited that you're a brand new red jacket. So that's super fun. And I can't wait for you to get your red jacket and put it on and show us. So that's super exciting. But you're just so like I love you. I love working with you. I love being in your space. You are just so, you're definitely a people magnet. I'm sure you probably know that. But I just love how huge your heart is. And you are also incredibly coachable. Like, if you're doing something and it's not working, you're willing to do it a different way. You're willing to change it and to have a conversation and figure out what it is instead of just saying, well, I'm obviously not good at this. You keep going. So you're very resilient, you're very determined, and I know that you're going to make an amazing sales director. I'm so excited. So we're excited to hear your tips on one, like booking and coaching, but turning them into parties, holding them, and just also you're doing a great job of fitting it in where you can because you're not just like, oh, only on Saturday or only on Friday. You're doing them throughout the week. Like I
He
think
does it in
yesterday
her
you had one
sleep.
at 5 o'clock. So it's not like you're just staying to one
Sick
specific.
her
Not,
off.
I'm sure you're not letting other people control your schedule either, but you're having parties at times of day that I think people probably would get in their heads and say people don't hold parties those times of day. Like who would think a party on a weekday at 5 o'clock? But people do it. So we would love to hear your tips, and I'm so excited, so proud of you. And I think Jeff is too. I hear him talking in the background.
I'm sorry.
All right, take it away.
All right. Thank you, Wendy. I appreciate all that. You got my heart. So I've got me a list here. So the number one thing is to have a goal. My goals first started small, like $200, a week I needed to make, or then it might have went up to $500 a month, and then I've went up. So my goal now is the Everhart National Pen. That's a big goal, very big goal. So that's where you start. And then you definitely go try to plan, you look through your schedule, see what all you have going on with family, doctor's appointments and things like that. And then you just kind of fit everything into your weekly plan sheet. That way you'll know exactly when you can hold a party instead of going back and forth with people. Because sometimes that just kills the momentum. And then the other thing is leads. There's a lot of leads. You got cold leads, you got friends and family, mama's appreciation, working women appreciation, lead boxes, and guess how many? Temptation baskets and window clings. So my number one so far has been the guess how many. That's where I've gotten most of my parties from. The number two is the mama's appreciation, and three is the lead boxes, and four has been the temptation basket that usually is sitting at Starbucks or a restaurant and have this stuff out there and people come by and ask you about it. And I've made pretty good sales with that as well. And then the next thing is having the coaching notebook. Um, so Wendy has graciously put together can you see it? The booking and coaching system. I don't know if I can see it. Anyway, it has really worked for me. I have done this religiously. I have followed every step that she has put out there. I may have tweaked a few texts here and there just based on who I was speaking to. Um, but then, I mean, I have my notebook and I do the 5 attempts. So, uh, you start there, and then the pink is bookings, and you just keep going every 3 days. That has been my go-to. If it wasn't for her coaching and booking system, I don't know, I'd probably be off crazy somewhere. But at the 4th attempt, so we do 5 attempts, and at the 4th attempt, I offer a virtual session, which has worked out really great. People love the virtual sessions when they can't get a bunch of people together or don't want anybody in their home. And then the 5th attempt, I give them my personal website and say they're welcome to use the gift card. And then once booked, I put them on the coaching sheet, which helps me because I put it in a notebook. And then I look at the date up here every day and see who I need to contact about coaching. Let's see. And again, I go back to booking and coaching system that she put into place. I ask about their skin. I stay in contact with them constantly, just back and forth, staying present. That's the number one thing. And then at the actual party or skincare session, I make it a point to talk about the Hostess program and the Radiance Reveal. The Hostess program is a really good thing to push because when they find out they can get free products for selling this or having so many people there, they jump on it. And they also like the fact that they're going to get their Radiance Reveal session with the microdermabrasion. I've had a lot of people really like that one. That's been pretty cool. They like them eye patches and that radiant, that scrub, and they love it. And I also make sure I do the referral game because bookings from your bookings is what you need to do. And then I always book the share call before I leave. Always. And I think that's it.
Okay, thank you, Melissa. I love it. So, I would love for some people to affirm Melissa also, but me first. So I love, like I said, you're so coachable. Like, look, you're like showing all the systems that I do, and I love that. Because sometimes if you're like me, we can like do our own thing, and then we get frustrated. And we're like, why is this not working? And then we're like, oh, maybe I should try that thing my director told me. And it's not because I want to control everybody's business, I promise. It's because I've done it so many ways that don't work, where I'm like, I just want to save you time and energy and frustration. But I do lead a bunch of women that are leaders and that are amazing, so they got to figure it out on their own, and I respect that. Even though I also am like a toddler sometimes, like, why are they not listening? So I love that you could take these systems and totally teach them to someone else at this point. And you are proof that this system works. And this business is definitely mathematical. And it is a people business and we have to love the people, but if there are not enough of the people, we're never going to get where we want to be. So you're clearly like filling up pages with your leads and referrals, and I love that you shared where you're getting your leads. And see, I'm not surprised that vendor events have brought you a lot, because again, you're a people magnet. So when you're at a vendor event, you're just attracting people to you. So I love that. And you're calling them, you're coaching them. And that you also talked about a goal. Everybody has shared. I think every queen and everybody that has shared tonight says you got to have a goal. Because if you don't have a goal, then one, you don't know what you're doing and what you're moving towards. So when things get frustrating, you're like, oh, well, it's what is, whatever. It doesn't matter. But also, women do like helping other women with goals. So if you're excited when you make your booking calls, they don't even have to know what your goal is at that point. They're going to be more likely to book with you because you're excited. I would love to book with somebody that's excited versus I just think about the Ari Hathaway training. If you haven't listened to it yet, it's so good. But she's like, if you call and you're like, hey girl, hey, how are you? Oh, I'm tired. You tired? I'm tired. Thanksgiving's coming up. So listen, I have a goal. Like nobody's gonna book. So I love that you are excited, and her life has taken some turns that may or may not have been completely expected. So the fact that you're willing to pivot and have that resilience and just keep going, I'm so excited. And the other thing, I just wanted to mention this. So it's really easy to have a conversation with someone and figure out the issue when there's activity. So we figured out she was not holding share calls. And you know what? She fixed it. But the only way we were able to figure out that that's why she wasn't getting where she wanted to be is because she was actually doing work. It wasn't like, well, I'm not holding parties, so that's why I'm not having share calls. She was doing the work, the share calls. That's why she said, and I make sure I set the share call up before I leave, because that was an issue for a little bit. And so you're willing to identify what's going on and change it like that. And that's awesome. And that's what it takes to be a resilient leader and to be able to lead others through where you've been. And so, it might be painful in the moment when we're learning these lessons, but there is purpose in the pain. And so I love that you're running now, and I'm so excited for your goal. And I know that you're going to be a great director, and I know you're going to be in Nashville with us, and I know you're going to be in DIQ on December 1st. So I'm excited.
I have something to say about the
Yes.
share calls. I always kind of leaned on you to do those for me. And I think the last time we were at Starbucks, we had one. I kept telling you we have a share call at 2:30, and you're like, mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh. So I held the share call, but I was telling her I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I just feel like I'm gonna be sick, but I did it anyway, scared. I just did it scared. Yeah.
You know what's funny? You said, but I did it anyway. Do you know that Mary Kay Ash used to talk about the Bidia Club? And it stands for But I Did It Anyway. Because as we're learning new skills and as we're growing and getting out of our comfort zone, we're going to feel like we're going to throw up. I've actually heard stories of people that went to hold parties and they would like throw up and then they would go do the party, like legit. And then they were so nervous. But that's how we grow. And I'm so proud of you for growing and for being willing to grow. So, okay, Camila has her hand raised, so I'm gonna add her to your spotlight right quick and take myself away so that she can share, so she can affirm you.
Okay, so before I affirm you, I just want to relate. I have been thrown to the wolves a lot of times. Yeah, but
It's not
it
thrown
makes
to the wolves. It's that I trust
yeah.
your ability
Mhm.
in doing whatever it is that you are about to do. I trust you, and I know that you're great. Yes. So, and look at you, Miss DIQ, talking about thrown to the wolves. I'm gonna mute
Yeah,
my.
she will hit you with that one. She'll hit you that okie doke real quick. But it makes you stronger. And it's like now, like given last night, she was like, hey, why don't you tell them about X, Y, and Z while she was over there wetting the paper towels. And then I was like, okay, cool. Well, we gonna so have y'all heard about eye mites or whatever. But it's again, if that would have been like 3 years ago, I was like, yeah, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. But it just prepare you to get it makes you stronger and builds you and be like, okay, she can't do it or she don't answer. Okay, cool. I mean, all right, so ladies, this is yada yada yada, and it keeps it keeps going. So, but yeah, I just wanted to mess with her about that. But back to you, Melissa. I have known you just as about as long as I've known Becca, and I know you were new back in the day, but just to see your growth from then up until now, I can definitely see a big change in you, a big shift in you. So I'm rooting you on for your Everhard pin because it does mean a lot. It's not about just having that extra little something on your jacket, but what it represents, meaning that like you really stretched and worked really hard to get that. So you're almost there. You're almost to that finish point. So don't give up. Keep stretching to the very last second until you get that pin. So but again, back to your growth, you're doing amazing things, and I look forward to seeing you become a new sales director as well.
I love
Thank
it.
you.
Oh, thanks, Camila. And actually, so yes, the Everheart pen. I didn't even say anything about that. Do you know that 30 faces a month for 3 months in a row? It has to be 3 months in a row. It will not just change your business, it will change your life. Like legit. Who can honestly say on this call right now that you have seen 30 faces 3 months in a row? It will change everything. So that's why the Everheart pen is 30 faces. But Melissa's seeing those faces in groups, not individually. And I'm sure there are obviously some individuals and some, one or two faces at a time. We can't always avoid that. But I'm super excited. I know you're going to see your 8 more faces. I mean, you pretty much checked everything else off the list. You just got to get those 8 faces. And Ruth was saying, she was talking to her directors and DIQs on Monday or yesterday, and she was saying, I'm going to do this kit and commit where, holding 5 parties between whatever day and December 15th. She said, I don't care if I got to go find people on the street. And Melissa, I've had to do that before because my non-negotiable goal as a consultant that wanted to be a sales director, this was non-negotiable. I had to see 30 faces a month. And there was no like, oh, 30 is a big deal. It was 30 is like, oh, you only saw 30. So I had some months where it was the end of the month and I was still 10 away or, 8 away. And girl, you better go to Panera. Do you know how many people are going to be out on Friday? For real. Yeah, there are going to be so many people out on Friday. So you go facial them. So I love that that's what you're going for is the Everheart pin. And I know you're going to do it. And I'm so excited. And then after that, you're going to start filling it up with the little blingy hearts because every time you do it after the first month, you get all the hearts that are dangly and they're so fun. So, okay, anybody else want to share, affirm Melissa, share something that you took away or just yes,
I,
Scarlett. Oh, Jeff wants to. Okay.
I can wait.
Oh
Okay,
no, you're
wait, Jeff.
good.
Just a minute. No,
You got a
who,
minute.
Jeff or me? Me?
Oh, Jeff.
Oh, okay.
Well,
You go, Jeff.
Because you said he had a minute, so I said you got a minute.
first, I've been firsthand watching her grow with this, and she really can't sometimes get the confidence to do the calls and stuff. And I watched her grow into it. I think she's doing pretty good now. She getting more confidence and she gets stronger every day. And I'm really proud of her. I try to support her and do everything I can behind the scenes to boost her forward, but hopefully she's going to do a lot better sooner. I feel for sure she will. And you're talking about throwing her in the fire and let her do the calls and stuff, and what do you call them?
The share
The
calls.
share calls. Um, I almost said it brings out the lion in you, but the group I'm in, it brings out the lioness in y'all. And you gotta be confident when you're around people and you know what you want and go for it. I mean, 1,000 no's, it don't take but one yes, and you're on your way. So don't give up. Keep pushing.
I love it. Oh, thanks. And I love that support. So that's just so sweet. Thank you, Jeff. Awesome. Okay. Scarlett.
Okay, my turn. Oh gosh, you gotta put me on the big screen. Okay, so Melissa, I just want to say, first of all, you are a sweet soul. Um, ever since I first saw you, you just have this energy about you, and it's not just within Mary Kay Sisterhood; it's personal as well. Um, you always you care about people and it shows. And so it's much appreciated. But you also give me hope when it comes to the Everheart pin. That is also something that I'm after. And I don't know that you mentioned it this time, but in the past you said that how you kind of plan out your weekly schedule is by using the IPA, the income producing activities, and wherever you see that you need more of that, you put it in your weekly plan sheet. So um, I like that you use that, and it's something that I need to get to use a bit more. But I think you're awesome. You're doing a great job, and I can't wait for us to be holding hand in hand on that stage, girl. We gonna do it. We gonna do it. Okay.
Yes, you get to walk across the stage together because you will have debuted as directors in the same year. So we would all, everybody who debuts as a director in this seminar year, we all get to go out together. That's a big deal. Oh, now you got her crying. Oh my goodness. Good thing Tracy's not on here. Whew. And just so y'all know, Melissa and Becca are both on Tracy's team. Tracy has her a powerful, powerful team of leaders. So thank you, Scarlett, for sharing and making Melissa cry. But I'm excited. I am excited. I just like have this vision all of a sudden of just, you know, how we saw those people walking out with like, they just kept coming. It's like the paper dolls. We're gonna come out like paper dolls, like hand in hand, and there's gonna be so many of us. They're gonna be like, what are, where did they come from? Who are they? What are they doing? Like, it's so exciting. So I cannot wait. Um, okay, so anybody else? Anybody else want to make Melissa cry a little bit more? Okay, so if, oh, Tiffany? Yeah, what? I lost you. Where you at? Oh, there you go.
Hey, Melissa. So I gotta say that you have been an absolute rock star since you started, and it's been very inspirational. And you guys are all of you right now, Red Jackets and DIQs that have been kicking it off are really starting to light a fire under my tail again, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So I'm starting to really get under my own self again. And you guys are really pushing me for it. So I appreciate you guys showing us all that you're doing and sharing and keep going because you're doing it.
Oh, I love it. She is doing it. And Tiffany, while you're here, I just have to say, I'm so proud of you because I know that you have told yourself for a really long time that you can't do this, that you don't have the ability to fit it into your schedule. And we always say when the why is strong enough, the how will appear. Anybody can do this. We just have to find a way, make a way. And now you're out here booking and holding parties. Exactly what it takes to build your business. Surprise. And it's working and you're selling product. And I'm so excited for you. Girl, You're gonna be a red jacket before you know it. I'm so excited. So, this is just so fun, just seeing everybody grow and stretch and pour into each other. So this is why I want to do this every week. I'm just gonna have y'all train every week. This is way more fun than me talking. So thank you to both Melissa and Becca for sharing tonight. And look at all these tears. I'm so proud of y'all though. So I actually I just want to say, so, it's Thanksgiving in a couple of days, and I know we have a lot going on because as women, we tend to do all the things. Who's hosting for anybody? Yeah. No. Okay. Well, if you're not hosting, you better take some satin hands to whoever's hosting.
I'm
Um,
cooking for one, but I'm not hosting.
Not okay, so you're taking some food. Yeah. Okay. So if you're
Oh, you just
hosting,
reminded me. You just reminded me.
oh, what what did I remind you of?
Thursday is coming. What day is Wednesday or Thursday? It's Thursday. Thanksgiving is Thursday.
Yes.
Mm, mm. Gonna be a house full of people. Oh yeah.
She's gonna come
Yeah,
steal my Brussels
Camila,
sprouts. She does that.
Mhm.
I need my potato salad, Camila. I thought that's what you were forgetting.
I'm gonna
The
make some
potatoes.
potato salad, girl.
Oh,
I'm gonna make you
okay,
potato salad, okay?
okay. Thank you.
Told you,
I'm
that's the
happy.
only thing I'm doing. I told somebody today I'm making a cake because now I keep being worrisome about this cake and that potato salad. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Everything else, I'm just coming up. I'm just showing up. This is what I got. Take it or leave it.
I make
But
sure
where
Camila
the
comes
ham
over
at?
every Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Where the ham at, girl? Where the ham at?
So if anybody doesn't have somewhere to go, please let us know because we will take care of you. But I know that there's going to be a lot. We're going to be busy and we're going to be like trying to take care of everybody, but also just take a minute to, even if you're just doing like hydrogel eye patches or something, like take care of yourself too. Now, if you're going to somebody, yeah, take them some satin hands. That's a great gift for the hosting person. Um, and it's a write-off. So do that. But you can also, if you're traveling, just a business tip is to somehow work Mary Kay into what you're doing, even if you're literally just demoing satin hands. Because if you're traveling already and you sprinkle in Mary Kay, now you get to write it off. So you write off all that mileage. And some people travel really far for Thanksgiving. So that way you're you're writing off miles that you would have already driven. So it can literally be as simple as, hey, let's do some satin hands. But some of you guys have family gatherings where you just eat and then you sit and do nothing, or the guys do one thing, the girls do another. Okay, so that's where you get them together. Go ahead and let them be faces. If they haven't been faces before, take your starter kit. Be like, look, let's relax. Just do the nighttime stuff. Don't do the CC cream stuff. Just do like get their face ready for bed because now they're stuffed. They're going to pass out anyway. They're not going to wash it off their face anyway. So I've done that a lot where I'll like get their face ready for bed and do the skincare, do the nighttime recovery on their whole face. They will buy it, I promise. And then like do the charcoal mask and all that and just get them ready for bed. Um, and just have fun with it. So, I just want to say I'm so, so thankful for each and every one of you. I am so grateful to have this amazing group of women and Jeff that I get to do life with. And so I just I'm thankful. And I know that when we're working on big goals, sometimes we can just be like so caught up in the goal that it's like we're like talking about the goal all the time. But I care about each and every one of you and what's going on in your life, and I love you and I'm here for you. So if there's anything you need, I'm here for it. But I do feel like God is saying, and see, the enemy is trying to make it where I cannot talk, but it's not going to work. That this is our time. And if this is our time, then that means this is your time. Because in order for it to be our time, individually, people have to reach their goals. So, no matter what the scoreboard looks like right now, no matter what the numbers look like right now, no matter what your sales look like right now, no matter what your production looks like right now, whatever it is that you're going for, whatever you're tracking, it is not too late. And it is definitely doable. Y'all, we still have however many days, I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 whole days and tonight. And so Thanksgiving is one day. I know it feels like more than one day, but it's one day. Enjoy it, like do whatever it is that you do, but don't give up on your goals. And don't think like, "Oh, December 1st I'll start over." No. It's only November 25th. So we don't change dates, right? Until the date has passed. Now, at 1:01 a.m. Eastern time, then you can say, okay, all right, this is what we're doing in December. But for now, we are running for our November goals. And I know that this is our year, that this seminar year is our year. And I'm so excited to see each of you grow into the leaders that you already are. God has already put all of this in you already. It's there. It's just cultivating it, bringing it out, refining it. Yeah, he's making diamonds out of each and every one of you. And that requires pressure and that requires being uncomfortable. And some of you are under more pressure than others. Some of you are like, I'm loving where I'm at. This is exciting. This is fun. Some of you are like, what the heck is going on? What am I doing here? And just know that he is refining you. Like, just think of yourself as you are clay in his hands. And so we do have to allow him to mold us. And when we tell him that he has permission to mold us, and then we go through life and we have a temper tantrum, then it's like we're taking back that permission. So just allow him to continue growing you and molding you and working on you in this season. Enjoy the process, as hard as that is sometimes. You have to enjoy the process and just trust the process also. And just continue to, one thing that helps me so much is just every day I'm asking God to just fill me with his Holy Spirit. And for the Holy Spirit, I give the Holy Spirit permission to guide me and convict me. So then whenever I have that feeling, and I think that might be what Becca's talking about, just that you have that feeling, like you can't explain it, but you just know there's just this tug. You listening to that is obedience. And when we ignore it, it's disobedience. And so God does give us the desires of our heart. And I used to think that that meant something totally different than what it means. It doesn't mean that he's like a vending machine and he gives you what you want. It means that you want what you want because God put it in your heart. So if you want to be a leader in this company, it's because God has already called you to that position. And that means you not doing it is not an option. No matter what it looks like, no matter how long it takes, no matter how many times you fall down and get back up. They said Mary Kay Ash had the bloodiest knees of all because she fell down over and over. She had to build this business from scratch. And do y'all know that Mary Kay's favorite um, holiday was Thanksgiving? This was her very favorite holiday. And and so this is a great time to remember her. And also to do what she said, which is to pass it on. That's the biggest thing that she wanted us to do was pass it on. And do y'all know this too? Mary Kay Ash actually died on Thanksgiving. Did y'all know that part? So Thanksgiving was her favorite holiday and she died on Thanksgiving. So interesting. On her very favorite day, she got to go to heaven and meet Jesus. So, and I'm so thankful that she started this company and started it on the right foundation. And I know that that's why we are where we are now. Not just us, like us, but the company. I feel like the company has been through some refinement too. The company is being turned into a diamond. There have been people that have come and gone and things that have come and gone, things that have changed. But I do really feel like he always saves a remnant. Do y'all know that in the Bible, there's always a remnant, no matter like happens, like what kind of purging and cleansing the world or society goes through, there's always a remnant. And I do feel like he's just been really saying, like, not only are we as leaders a remnant in Mary Kay, but you guys are also a remnant in this future national area. And we're the ones that are going to carry the torch and pick it up, like move on and give it to the next person. So whatever your goals are, they're already done. We just have to grow into that position, that title. And your title also does not define you. So it doesn't matter if you're a brand new consultant, it doesn't matter if you're active, it doesn't matter if you're DIQ, it doesn't matter if you're red jacket. That's not who you are. Who you are is a child of God. Who you are is somebody that's already called and chosen. So what you do and like what your title says or what your Mary Kay pen says, that doesn't matter, because you are still a child of God. So don't fall into the trap of thinking like, oh, I'm not making a difference yet because I'm not this yet. I'm not in red yet. I'm not a director yet. Or I'm not. No, you are making a difference. You matter and you have what it takes. He has already put it in there. So I just wanted to tell you that I love each and every one of you. I hope that you have an amazing Thanksgiving. If you are not going to have an amazing Thanksgiving, please let us know so that we can feed you. And and it's totally fine. I promise there's going to be more than enough for everybody. Hey Willow. Oh, Willow, did your mama show you that picture I sent her? Oh, y'all are frozen, so I can't tell if you're saying yes or not, but it's so cute. So thank you for being here. I do want to take a picture. So we lost a lot of people. There was a lot more people on. I don't know where everybody went. We must have scared them away, but we're going to take a picture. And I did stream this entire thing to YouTube this time. So recognition and all. So I'm going to put the post up in just a little bit. And I want you to put a takeaway. So you can tag Becca, tag Melissa, tag our queen, whoever, but share takeaways, because that's going to help also ignite a fire in the people that aren't here or the people that were here and left. So, okay, get ready. Say cheese. Hold on, I got to find the button. Okay, now say cheese. Okay, awesome. Thank you guys so much. Oh, everybody's so beautiful. Camila, you're blurred out though. All right, we're gonna do it again. Your background blur was just a little too strong. It blurred your whole self. Okay, do it again. Say cheese. But I really like the other one because Megan's whole family was in it. Yeah, get them back. Come on, come back. Bear with me. 2 seconds. Look, it's not even 8:30 yet. We're good. Okay. All right. Say cheese. Okay, I got it that time. Yay, and Camila is not blurred out. Okay, yay, thank you guys so much. Happy Thanksgiving. I love you all. And run for your goals, y'all. Run for your goals. This month ends on a weekend, so it's the perfect time to get in front of some faces, see some new faces. Y'all, you can still see 30 faces this month, to be honest. So, well, Megan, did you say something?
On YouTube.
Huh?
Oh no, my mom was talking to Willow. I was gonna double check. We do not have Bible study tomorrow, right?
Right.
Or are we still doing? Okay.
No. No.
Figured I'd ask before you hung up.
You're good. But y'all have a great rest of your night, and I'll talk to you all soon.
Happy Thanksgiving.